Hello, my name is Allison Henry, and I will be discussing other forensic cases that do not agree with the application of techniques used in Group Three's video, specifically DNA analysis and chemical tests. We know that in Group Three's video from the case, there was no DNA evidence found on the victim's body because by the time she was discovered, she was already decomposed and animals contaminated what evidence could have been left on her. However, DNA analysis was used to match the leaves on the body to those in the woods, suggesting that she was killed there. Also, chemical tests were used to determine that she had bleach on her shoes and pants, suggesting that her killer was trying to cover up what had happened. Although these applications were used successfully in this case, numerous other cases proves how unreliable it can be in certain instances. So first we're going to talk about the case of Lucas Anderson. He was charged with murder based on DNA found under the victim's fingernails. However, it was later revealed that Anderson was unconscious in the hospital at the time of the crime. His DNA was inadvertently transferred to the victim by a paramedic. This case highlights the risk of DNA contamination and the need for careful collection and interpretation. The second case consists of the wrongful convictions of Dara Pickens and Roosevelt Glenn. They were convicted of rape based on DNA evidence. However, years later, with improved testing methods, it was revealed that the DNA did not match either man. It was simply a case of misinterpretation and faulty analysis that led to their wrongful imprisonment. Now let's look at chemical test challenges. In the case of Annie Dukin, a forensic chemist in Massachusetts. She falsified thousands of drug tests, resulting for nearly a decade. She was caught using an uncalibrated scale. She rarely used her microscope and was caught dry labbing samples instead of actually running tests, meaning she just glanced at the samples and guessed what they were. Her actions led to numerous wrongful convictions and undermined the credibility of drug testing in the state. In all these cases, remind us that even the most advanced forensic techniques can falter, all the reasons mentioned in the cases can undermine the reliability of DNA analysis and chemical tests. And these are my resources.